Alright guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, the 6th of August 2019 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. How's it going guys? Hey, I'm taking no prisoners in the fucking comment section today. I'm telling you. I'm not. They're leaving some nasty comments these last few days, guys. I'm not having it. Honestly, at this rate, I'll be crying into my fucking swimming pool. I'm not having it. Honestly, I'm fucking not. Right, so Bournemouth and Liverpool are holding talks regarding a possible loan deal for Harry Wilson. Right? Now, Liverpool are willing to allow the 22-year-old to leave on loan. There's these denials, if you like, that they don't want to sell him. But people are suggesting that's not true and that they would take the money if they were presented with it. They're saying, 25 million, I think he was valued up at recently. If Liverpool could get the money for him, they would take it. The boss recently said, we are in constant conversations, that's clear. We have to do the right thing for us and for the boy. He's obviously a really good player and I was really happy with him in the whole pre-season. He's 22 years of age now, I think. And I'm quite I don't know what you guys think about it, but I'm a little bit disappointed really because I thought that, he might play a bit of a part this year, People say, often when there's a loan deal, they'll say, where it's to get, first team experience and stuff like that, which is true. But when a player, a youngster in particular has quite a few loans, you start to think hang on, 22 years of age, is it not time for him to be, knocking on that fucking first team door and getting some action? And from the comments I've seen today, the feedback I've seen from Liverpool fans today seems to be well, if they're going to allow him to go, there must be someone coming in, surely, stuff along those lines. I think they're going to say that it's, a low move will help his development and things like that. But I can't help but think, and I know I'm not on my own with this thought, that they're looking at loaning him out as putting him in the shop window, as in if he has a good season, maybe that will, instigate some bids or increase his valuation, etc., etc. I would really welcome your thoughts on it. I think they're looking at him because this David Brooks, I don't know much about this kid. I think he's a midfielder. I think he had an ankle injury or something, and he was due to undergo surgery around now. He might have already had it, I don't know. But they're looking at he's going to be out for 3 months. So Bournemouth are looking at Harry Wilson. So I don't know, guys. I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, I'm a bit confused about all of our transfer activity or lack of it this summer. I honestly thought when we won the European Cup that we'd be out there, we'd be fucking, showing some intent and that. And I know, there's people out there that'll defend and you will say, well, we've got the best squad in ages. And then at the Community Shield, I was seeing people online going, look at that bench, it's not good enough and stuff. I don't know. I just find it very, it's just weird. I mean, all the money. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I suppose that really comes into the Harry Wilson equation. But I honestly thought that this was going to be a time that we might see more of him, especially in the cup competitions and things like that. I don't know. I'm really confused by it all. Let me know your thoughts. Just a quick video on that I wanted to touch on. And there was another one as well, wasn't there? Leeds United looking at Ryan Kent. Again, he's 22 years of age. And I think something just came out recently about the valuation on him as being £10 million. But Leeds are not willing to come in with that kind of valuation. Let me just look up something here. Obviously, clubs have been interested in taking him on loan. Steven Gerrard wanted him, as you know, but the boss is not looking at loaning him out. He wants more money. It's I don't know. I just don't know. I was going to talk about the goalkeeping situation, but I think I'll save that for another video in a minute. I just don't know. I don't know. It's just they're trying to move out some kids with some money and get it in, and it's is that to try and finance a late move this week? I've always, like this time normally, I'm sure you've heard me say this a few times recently. This time usually in a summer transfer window at this stage, I would be thinking that's it. We're not going to do anything. But I'm still, there's part of me. I don't know if it's more like fucking hope or whether it's just common sense that. I don't know. Like people have suggested that we will make late moves, in the window, and I think that a lot of that is just supporters that are like hopeful. Like I'm like, well, I don't know, am I just hoping it, or are some people serious with that suggestion that Liverpool could make some cheeky offers around deadline day? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. The general vibe that has been coming out all summer that you guys will have heard is that. There's not going to be this big expenditure. We don't need to do it. The boss is happy with his squad. Then we've had the manager come out multiple times saying we can't compete financially. Comments which have angered Manchester City, obviously, who say that's he's wrong with the comments that he's been saying. I found it a bit strange that the manager was coming out saying those things. I don't know. Am I looking for something there that's not there? So we've been told that we wouldn't have that kind of... Was that my phone bleeping? Yeah, it is. Messenger. One of you guys. I'll look at that in a minute. So we're told there was no money, or we'd been told that they won't go mental with the money. Then we're told the club's lucrative. We won the Champions League. We've got all this money, record team, but the money's not there to invest in anybody other than a couple of kids and a free transfer so far. Then the people that are associated to the club, those people are saying, no, the manager's got a couple of options that he can push through, but he thinks they're overpriced. Hence, leaving it late into the window, maybe, trying it on with clubs and maybe making a late bid around deadline day. What I will say to you guys, right, is I have never been so confused during a transfer window in the 21 years that I've been doing KopTalk as I am now. Honestly. Something's just not right somewhere. I don't know what it is. Maybe the manager is just genuinely fucking happy with what he's got. But when have you ever known a football manager be happy with what he's got? Ever? You're telling me that you can never improve on anything? Anything? That's nonsense. I mean, even the Liverpool sides of the 80s and stuff like that, when I was a kid, when they were smashing everything, they were still always looking for the next best thing. You might have the best striker in the world, but they'll still look for another one. You know what I mean? You only need a couple of injuries and you... So you're telling me, in that squad that we've got, that there is nobody in the market out there at all that we can improve on or bring any other talent in? It just doesn't... I don't understand. And before you start whinging and fucking moaning, because I'm not in the mood for you, right? Before you start whinging and moaning, I'm not saying that we have to go out there and spend 100 million, right? I'm just a bit confused. Because I've seen some clubs, right, doing a bit of like little business that's not costing an arm and a leg. I just don't get it. I just don't get how the European champions, when everyone's queuing up to join us, I do believe that. I think there's been a lot of players wanting to join us this summer. That we haven't done anything. I don't get it. So it's just like I just keep thinking, they're going to try it on. They're going to try it on. I mean, Michael Edwards was supposed to have been in South London at the weekend, and the actual place where he was mentioned or rumoured to have been. I'm sure it was mentioned there. No, it's not that. Hang on a minute. It's because I hadn't refreshed it. One moment, guys. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. Edwards, who is said to have visited the Langham, which is some posh hotel in London or something. I don't know. I don't know London at all. Obviously Liverpool were at Wembley. But the suggestion was that he was ahead of the Community Shield in South London, and obviously since then we've had the news of the Adrian signing. You know what I mean? So maybe it was related to that. I don't know. I'm confused. Guys, any of you on the same page as me anywhere? Right? If you're fine and you don't want to see any new additions, that's fine. You don't need to tell us. That's fine. right? We all know, right, that we don't have to spend 100 million every year or 200 million, whatever you want, right? That's fine. Just chill your brow, move along, right? But is there anybody out there that's a bit like me that's like, fuck me, European champions and we can't, do anything like that,